Levi's suck?
Levi's are just like, yeah, like the pants. These pants were like, I think they were listed at like $120. But I think I got them for like $50.
I was going to say, Levi's at this point,
like, that's worth it.
A lot of the price is in the name at this point, you know?
Yeah. And like, I mean, if you're Levi's, if they're like on the shelf, like list price, MSRP $50, don't buy those. Those are the garbage.
Yeah. That's the thing.
But if they're like on the shelf for $150 and you can get them for $50, then fuck yeah, buy that. Like that'll be good.
Do that.
Do that. That's just basic common sense, really, economics.
Hey, listener.
Econ 101.
Welcome to the second part of our Halloween Spooktacular.
Oh, is that what we're doing? Okay.
No, I just decided. Only because we're recording on Halloween, but this will be released a week from Halloween. So, happy belated Halloween.
Hey, Thanksgiving's right around the corner. Hope you got your turkeys lined up.
November 6th to
Hope
you.
You've got a line on... Okay, yeah. Hope you have a line on your pumpkin cans so you can make those pies for your family in 3 weeks.
You found yourself
Hope you got that figured out.
Delicious turkey en croûte from Trader Joe's, and you got a couple of those stashed in your freezer.
Hey, I hope you've got marked on your calendar the fucking minute that stuffing flavored chips go on sale at Trader Joe's.
Ooh, I saw they have stuffing flavored popcorn. I would eat that.
Okay.
They also have stuffing flavor in a shaker.
Okay, of course.
So you can make your own.
I'm always sort of like hesitant about the bagged popcorn.
I like bagged popcorn.
Like, well, I say hesitant because I mean sometimes it's really good,
and sometimes it's
really bad. Yeah, it's chewy and stale, and
yeah.
It's like, what are we doing here?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Sometimes it's great. Sometimes it's really good. What's that mix called? Like Chicago mix with the
with the cheddar and the caramel. God, I love that shit.
Half caramel.
Didn't think I was gonna like it, and when we were in
it's so good.
O'Hare, we got delayed for 8 hours, which I have since learned is classic O'Hare.
O'Hare sucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey O'Hare, you're on notice.
Hey O'Hare, it's on site, bitch.
What is this, Catherine?
O'Hara. Anyway.
What's this? What's this airport's first name? Catherine?
Good one.
Thank you.
No, but we were delayed for 8 hours, so we were like walking around the airport just eating snacks every like hour because we were like, it was that classic delay where it was like hour and a half every time. So we were like, okay, surely we'll leave at 4:30, and then we go walk up to the gate at 4, and it's like not leaving until 5:45, and we're like, son of a fuck.
You know who I bet wishes they got delayed 8 hours? Kevin's mom.
Oh yeah, she could have gone back and gotten Kevin and still had like 5 hours to spare, at least.
And still been annoyed at how long she had to stay in the airport.
She could have
other son could have pissed his pants like 8 times.
Yeah, Fuller could have just pee-peed everywhere.
Fuller, could my pants be any fuller of piss?
Oh hey, I do gotta say R.I.P. to Matthew Perry.
Oh, yeah, not in that movie, but
no, but you said
he's dead.
You said that line like Chandler. Could my pants be any fuller of piss?
Oh, I did pull a Chandler, didn't I? Wow.
Yeah, you
timely.
did. Real shame. I can't believe one of the friends is dead. Like, that's crazy to me.
It's too soon.
It's way too soon. He was
arguably.
54.
Yeah, that's wild.
Young. Especially for a rich actor. Like,
yeah.
You should.
I mean, obviously a dude who's had like a hard time.
Yeah, he has had a hard life. But he was clean and for so long, and it's like, damn, he like just like, it sucks that he didn't get like a long happy life, you know? Mm-hmm. For like battling that, you know?
Oh, for sure.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's a real shame. That
he
one
ruled. Whole 9 yards. Great movie.
Fucking.
I was talking to some friends about like some friends.
Whoa.
Wow. She didn't mean to do that. No, I was talking to some friends about like who, like, you know, kind of what all, you know, it's a common, yeah, everyone fucking talks about what did the Friends cast go on to do. And it's like, obviously Jennifer Aniston, you don't even have to bring up because everyone knows she's been in a million things. David Schwimmer, it's like Band of Brothers and other things that I never remember.
He's always been like cameo parts, but he's kind of awesome. Like he was
yeah, he's good.
Curb Your Enthusiasm. He was
oh right,
he played against Larry in The Producers. He was like the other producer. I forget which one each of them played.
Producer A and B, I think, is their credited roles.
Producer 1 and Producer 2 of the titular producers.
Yeah, you don't need to name them. And they're in the title.
Greenzo in 30 Rock. That was like this guy playing a climate change superhero. It's like
they
like took it way too seriously. Yeah.
Like the Earth Day mascot or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Band of Brothers, obviously, he killed it.
Yeah, he's
very
great.
Mean guy.
Just an inept drill sergeant.
Yeah, he's just angry, I guess. Not mean. He like making up for something, you know, you can tell. And that's all thanks to David Schwimmer.
Compensating.
You know?
Yeah.
Otherwise, he would just be mean drill sergeant if someone less capable played him.
Salute the rank, not the man. That's what they say to him at the end.
Amen.
Or when they see him later.
I mean, A rank.
Man, that series rules.
Yeah, that's so good. Honestly, we're probably going to watch it again.
Should have had
soon.
all the... I just
Friends?
rewatched it like 3 months ago. I should have had all the Friends in it. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. They should have cast everyone.
Yeah. Obviously, Elisa Kudrow has done a lot.
Yeah, she's kind of a blank. Like, I'm kind of like that's a blank spot on my.
She.
No, I don't know. I know I've seen her in things.
Was a very prominent character in oh my god, BoJack Horseman.
Okay, this is why I don't know.
And then she has her own show where she's like a kind of washed up actress, I think. Like trying to make her come back. I think it's called The Comeback, actually. It's like a Showtime or HBO.
Oh, okay.
And then Matt LeBlanc.
This sounds like a Bravo show.
Matt LeBlanc had episodes, which was awesome. He was playing himself, but he was playing like an asshole version of himself. Like fucking 20-year-olds and like getting drunk and like blowing stuff off, you know?
Damn, that rules.
It actually is really good. I loved episodes.
I think I maybe saw a few episodes of it. Of episodes, but I don't think I've seen very much of it.
And then like Courtney Cox,
Scream.
Well, she did Scream before Friends, right? Or like during Friends?
Maybe, yeah. I guess it was
also the love interest
around
in
the same time.
Ace Ventura.
Oh, right, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
And surely she did things later.
She was on Seinfeld
after the 90s.
Yeah, she did. I don't know, some fucking wine mom show.
Hell yeah.
I forget what it's called. I want to say The New Adventures of Old Christine, but I know that's Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
She should have been in Friends.
She?
You know what? All the Friends cast and all the Seinfeld cast should have been in Band of Brothers.
Yes. But like really taking it seriously, like not taking away from the heaviness of the show at all.
You want me to invade the Rhine? You want me to invade North? What am I gonna do? I don't know which character I am. Probably Seinfeld
all of them.
Or George. Maybe that's George.
That sounded like every male character in Seinfeld.
That's all of them. But I also busted through the door, so I'm also Kramer. I entered quickly, so it's also Kramer.
But yeah, not to hijack talking about Matthew Perry dying by talking about all his living contemporaries and what they've done. which is horrible.
Yes. That's what he would want.
Yeah. Lisa Kudrow might adopt his dog that he left behind, which I thought was really sweet.
That's nice. What if the dog did it?
Don't. I'm not going there. If we were off air.
If we were off air, we could follow that thread.
Yeah, but we're not going to. And I don't want to.
Well, of course.
To.
Okay, so Lisa Kudrow, BoJack Horseman. There's a dog. Oh, well, quite the rabbit hole. Quite the web of lies.
Lisa Kudrow in BoJack Horseman is an owl.
Okay, wise. Maybe wise enough to commit
Very
crime
wise.
with a dog.
Yes, she has the
Wise
famous...
enough to pull off the ultimate crime.
She has the famous...
Killing your old co-star.
God.
With his dog.
Stop. God damn it.
What are you going to tell me about her
Well, I was
role
going
in
to say
BoJack
she has
Horseman?
the famous line that I've seen like all over the internet that's not even like attributed to her or her character or the show is...
What is it?
It's like, I guess when you're looking through rose-colored glasses, all the red flags just look like flags. And that's like a line that people have like run with because it's kind of good.
People riddled with red flags themselves.
Yeah, love that quote.
Who flocked to that show.
The people who really want to be like BoJack.
I never watched that show. This will be a quick tangent.
It's actually
soapbox.
really good.
I could never stand that show. Mostly because everyone who ever told me to watch it, I would never take advice from them.
Right.
This was, we were also like early 30s, or not early 30s, early 20s. What am I saying? Early 20s when this show is coming out.
Mid-late 20s, I think.
Was it that late?
Yeah, well,
maybe it was. I don't know.
Up. BoJack Horseman.
I feel like that was like, I don't know, 2012,
2014.
2013. Oh, 14. Okay. That's close.
I think it's a really good show. It's one of those ones that like you think is just a silly adult animation and then it starts getting really fucking deep and you're like, what the fuck? And they start like getting really interesting with the storytelling and the character development, and it's like you almost forget you're watching an animated show about anthropomorphic animals.
See, that's the pitch.
It's not wrong. Like it's a really well made, really well told story.
We're gonna disagree. Hard here.
You can't. This is something that bugs me about you so hard. You can't disagree because you don't have any evidence.
I tried watching this show and I didn't like it and I stopped. It was like to me it was more like I think that water is the deep end of the pool. It's a deep show, but then I put my foot in it and it's the kiddie pool.
You didn't get far enough.
There's no depth here at all.
It doesn't get that deep until like after season 1. Or like at the very end of season 1.
I can't commit to that.
It lulls you into a false sense of security and then it just fucking rips your heart out.
See, your TV on movies though. I don't have 24
You don't have time.
Episodes. I don't have 24 episodes to get into what a show is actually about. Makes sense? That makes sense. That's fair. That's a very fair point. I want a pilot. Give me
I don't even
Band of
remember.
Brothers. Give me 8 episodes or 10 episodes or whatever it is. Give me that.
But they're all like an hour and a half.
Yeah, but they get into it.
It's like watching 8 movies.
I didn't have to watch one season to realize, it's about World War II.
It's not that it's like, we're keeping the plot secret from you until the end of the season.
He's a bad guy. He'll be sad. He'll drink too much. And his friends are also probably abusive. And
yeah. Don't you want to watch that?
You don't want to watch that show?
You don't want to watch that? You don't like that?
And also, he's a horse. And also, there's like
also,
a dog.
He's a horse.
But then some of them are humans. It's like, what the hell?
They don't really ever address that either.
That's weird. What do they eat?
Food.
Animals?
No, they all eat regular food. Nobody, they might address it. I didn't finish the show, but that's only because it got too much for me at the time, and then I never went back to it.
Interesting. Oh, interesting.
I got, it made me too sad.
Great show, though. Great show.
It is. Why wouldn't... I mean, people want stuff that makes them sad. Some
That's
people
true.
can't feel feelings and need media to kind of jumpstart, the feelings.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Sometimes I
Yeah,
do that.
sure. Just
Like, I'll watch...
sometimes you gotta listen to a sad song.
what did I watch recently that had me crying?
I was turn me into the waterworks.
Crying. I think it was a ghost hunting show.
Oh my god. It's like a really okay.
It wasn't a part about the ghosts though, because it's like kind of about the hunters as well.
It kind of gets into their lives and how their families just don't like them anymore.
Actually, you're not far off because it's literally just queer people. It's 5 queer people.
Oh wait,
So they like talk about like
what did that have to do with what I said?
they talk about how their families like don't accept them.
Oh, but not because they're ghost morons.
Well, some of them, because one of them's a
Okay.
medium, and he talks about like how he's been communicating with ghosts since he was like very little, and he also knew he was
Okay.
gay when he was very little, and
Ghost told him,
yeah, Ghost was like, "Dude, you're so gay," and he was like,
dude, quit lying. Quit lying to yourself.
"Quit lying, quit crying."
You're lying to you. You're lying to everyone around you, but more importantly, you're lying to yourself.
Yeah.
That ghost was a counselor in the previous in
But he
their life.
does talk about like
I don't know.
boys can't like nail polish, boys can't like dresses and fun, girly stuff, and then also you can't talk to ghosts. And he was like, I had to come out twice because he had to come out as gay. And as a
Okay, I
medium.
gotcha. I was like, who's saying all these things to him? The ghosts?
No, he was saying that.
Oh, okay. I got you. It's his internal monologue,
What made me cry about that one?
internal dialogue.
I don't know.
Whatever.
It was.
I mean, that sounds sad. If like the
It's
people,
more
like,
of
I
just
mean,
like a wow. That's a lot you had to go through.
there
you know?
was some ghost hunter show clip. I mean, I don't want to disparage people who believe in ghosts.
Thank you for not
because
disparaging me.
I myself might.
Yeah, you're
But, you know,
open. You're
I'm open
skeptical
to-
open.
Yeah. I am going to disparage people who make those shows because they're
It's so sad.
insane.
I'll tell you what, this show that I've been watching, so it's called Living for the Dead.
they're so
It's-
fake.
So here's the thing. I don't think this show is necessarily forging any evidence that they get, but a
never
lot
do.
of the evidence that they get
Well, they never get any.
is the mediums being like, "Oh, I'm really feeling it." And it's like,
Is this the one where the
Come
guy
on.
says the ghosts want him to drink the whiskey?
no, that's Ghost Adventures, which
Okay, 'cause that had me-
I love Ghost
I've
Adventures.
never
It's so
it's
dumb.
like, you know what, when you're on your own and something makes you laugh out loud, when you're
thinking
by
of that
yourself
guy.
and you are that's I kills me every
Dude,
time I think of that guy
never-
that's like
I've never
whiskey-
done this, bro. I'm gonna take another shot, but dude, you'll be drunk.
he's like,
but
he's like,
dude, you
what do
might
you
get
do?
drunk.
Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna drink. The ghost wants me to take a shot.
This
Pours
isn't
a
me.
shot,
You know this.
drinks
I'm gonna
it.
take another shot. That's 3 shots, dude. You might be drunk. Like, what the fuck?
No, I'm not drunk. It's the ghost.
So dumb. But I love Ghost Adventures because it's so dumb. Like I was telling Brad yesterday, we were watching it, and I was like, what I love about it is I get to pretend it's real ghost stuff, but it's so silly that I don't have to believe it. I don't have to be scared because it's so
Well, yeah,
silly
how
and it's so
could you?
fake. But I still like suspend my disbelief, and I'm like, oh my god, they heard that.
Oh no, this ghost likes to party.
Oh no, the ghost of alcoholism.
Yeah, the ghost runs in. We're all gonna get laid. Everyone screams. Damn it.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
those shows are obscene.
There's one
in how like
I will say that I've been watching that I think if you were into the premise, like just the idea of a ghost like hunting show, like of two people going into allegedly haunted places and hunting ghosts, because even Brad likes it. It's called Ghost Files, and it's two comedians. One really believes, and one is super skeptical, like does not believe a single fucking thing. Like, even when they like hear a disembodied voice or hear like a bang or something, he's like, oh, well, it's probably, house is settled. Like, he's always got an explanation. He's a total skeptic. Like, he does not believe
we got
a
a
fucking
real
thing.
Mulder and Scully set up here. Huh?
We do. And it's so fun to watch because they're so funny. He's like, I don't know. He just always walks in like, kill me. Hey, ghosts. Hey, it's me.
Okay, I
Can
do
you
like that.
kill me?
Hey, chop my head off.
And yes, and the other guy's like, dude, don't. And he's like, hey guys, if you're a demon, like, come possess me. I would love to be possessed. And the other guy's like, oh my God, no. Like,
no, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it now.
and he never does.
It just that's my thing with all those shows. It's like they have a million weird technologies, strange little recording devices, and there's so many of these shows, and yet nothing. There's no evidence of anything.
I totally agree. I just read this book like a week ago. It's called Spook, and it's a nonfiction book about this woman like going through the history of, well, not really the history, but like the different aspects of spiritualism. So like she goes through reincarnation, she goes through mediums, she goes through just ghosts in general. Like, where is there any proof that our soul goes anywhere after we die? And she just like lays out all these experiments that people have been trying to do. And the thing is that there's no way to prove it scientifically. Like,
yes,
that's the thing, is like, I think that's why even the most like solid evidence from any ghost hunter is never going to be accepted, because there's no way to recreate it. There's no way to test the hypothesis. There's no way to like test it against like a constant. You know what I mean?
Well, I wasn't even going to say that there's no way to test it. I was going to say there is no solid evidence to test.
That's what I mean too. Is like, if you can't
purely,
recreate it, if it's a one-off thing,
it's all anecdotal.
You can't. Yeah, you can't.
It's 100% anecdotal evidence.
Like, the best evidence
that makes you sound insane when you talk about it.
Yeah. The best evidence, like a video or a photo, like, first of all, you can't recreate it. Second of all, moving target. Third of all, there's no way to prove it hasn't been doctored in some way.
It's a football ghost moving goalposts too. Damn, what the hell?
But I totally agree. Like, it's never, like, there was this guy in the, I want to say 20s, 30s, that tried to test like a physical existence of the soul by taking tuberculosis patients that were about to die and putting them on a giant scale.
Yeah, I remember hearing about this.
Weighing them?
Weigh them?
Yeah, and trying to see if there was a change in weight at the moment that they died. But
do souls have a mass?
Yeah, but the thing is it was like kind of impossible to know the exact moment they died. It was a really old scale. Like, it's all these things. See, like, and he only got it like 6 patients or something, and like 3 of them were thrown out because they realized that like a chair was leaning against the scale, and like,
Jesus, like,
different things.
That's what I mean. Like,
yeah,
like all this shit. It's like, I mean, bigger picture, say what you will about the the academic community and all the problems within that.
Yeah.
But like, it is so funny that like scientifically, it's like the only people who are going out of their way to ever stake their reputation on something as absurd as ghosts, they're then like the most half-assed scientists at best.
Right. There are
Like-
like actually several major like universities that are very well respected that have psychical like
Tell me about that.
researchers or like departments. But it's obviously like not super well funded. It's a very specific, it's very indicative of some physicist basically getting tenure and getting funding to do whatever whatever they want.
Yeah.
Which, you know what, I'm into it. Like, let's have people researching this shit. Like, there's one
No, weigh the bodies. Weigh the bodies as they die.
there's one guy that
But do 30 of them at least. Then
at least
maybe don't let chairs fuck up the scale.
right,
Like,
maybe be in like a contained situation.
maybe you have an ounce of professionalism
Mm-hmm.
when you're conducting experiments regarding people dying. Like,
Yeah.
maybe you come in that with an ounce of integrity, you fool.
There's one guy. I want to say it was. I want to say it was the University of Virginia, and he's doing a lot of electromagnetic field research, which, so paranormal investigators think that spikes in electromagnetic fields, which are often given off by just like badly grounded like electrical equipment or something that just is like very electrical, very powerful. Like my computer probably would give off EMF if we had like a little EMF detector. But they
A really
also
good performance, a really good live performance, maybe. It's very electric.
they
Continue.
also
Continue. Okay.
they also EMF will make you paranoid. Like they have EMF has an effect on the human brain, which is measurable.
Makes sense. Hey, sure.
And at
It makes sense.
certain levels, it can even make you hallucinate. And he's doing a lot of
What the hell?
experiments of like pumping EMF into a subject's brain in a sensory deprivation chamber and having them tell him
Okay.
what they hear and see.
That rules. That's
Yeah, and oftentimes it's, people circling them. The author of the book did it, and she heard sirens, and she was like, surely,
like
when she,
like an ambulance or like
Yeah.
the call of a beautiful lady to crash your ship upon the rocks.
no, an ambulance or like police.
A busty lass
Emergency.
upon the rocks,
No,
to which you'll meet your deep demise.
yeah, unfortunately, no, not another mythical
the-
creature.
It was the ambulance. Okay.
Yeah.
It was the
But she was like so sure she heard it when she walked out. She was like, no, nothing happened. But those sirens were like kind of messing me up. And he was like, that's a soundproof chamber. Like there were no sirens. I didn't hear any sirens.
sensory deprivation.
Yeah.
What-
There's no
what part of that
sound
didn't he-
that goes in there.
Oh yeah, we deafen all the senses except when an emergency vehicle goes by, of course. Then those get
You
those
have to
sounds get
know.
piped
It's an
into your
emergency.
chamber. It's emergency. We gotta wake you up out of the chamber.
And what I liked about him is he came off very scientific insofar as he was like, I'm studying EMF effects on the human brain. However, I cannot say, because I don't know, there's no way to prove one way or the other, whether or not it's making you hallucinate or whether or not it's putting you in tune with, like, it's causing you to be able to see energies that we generally can't see. Because she asked that. She was like, do you think it's, like, is it making us think we're seeing something, or is it something there that it's helping us see? And he was like, I can't say because I can't prove one way or the other, so I don't know.
There's no control group. There's no there's no way to.
Yeah, there's
Also,
no way
don't
to know
people
what we're
hallucinate?
seeing. You know?
Don't people hallucinate in those chambers innately?
Yeah, but this is like no, you're not in there long enough to hallucinate. It's like a 15-minute experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long do you have to be in there to hallucinate?
In a sensory deprivation chamber, I think like quite a while, like an hour
Dang, okay.
or more. I actually don't know. But this is
It's
like
just like
literally
mild,
they
just
like
psychosis, like
put like a, you know, things on your head.
little
Stickers.
diodes.
Yeah. And they do the EMF through that. So like they put it on your
God.
head, they turn off the lights, shut the door, and start doing it. So you're like gonna start like right away, you know?
Weird. Yeah, yeah. Sensory deprivation chambers are scary. I think I'd fall
Yeah.
asleep. I mean, they're scary because like I'm like, can I open it? Can I just get out?
Yeah. For real.
But also like I think I would fall asleep.
I would either fall asleep or have a full on panic attack. I think there's no in between of
Yeah.
like maybe letting my mind wander or like being really relaxed.
you're,
It's like either I
You're
pass
floating.
away or yeah.
I pass away or I pass out, but either way, I'm passing something.
Yeah, because you're like in the salt water, like in the weightless.
What if you fart?
It's like the slowest bubble.
But it's just
No,
in
it
there.
just sits on your butthole because it can't.
I guess there
escape.
must be air. Air must be able to get in and out. Otherwise, you just like suffocate, right?
Well, yeah, I
They
think
can't
it's
be airtight.
I've seen where it's like a either it's a tank, like kind of like a tanning bed, but like big
And full of like salt
and
water.
full of salt water, or it's an actual like just like kind of hot tub sized thing, and you're in like a room.
Hell yeah. Hey,
So you're in a room.
easy. Yeah, yeah.
And I think in those ones they give you like an eye mask. You know? And it's like either soundproof or they're pumping like, you know, like Enya, like Pure Moods
Pumping slow jazz.
in there. Yeah. You got Pure Moods, you got an eye mask, and you got a big tub of water.
It sounds like a Friday night.
Hey, baby.
Hey, hey, hey.
Mama.
No disrespect.
Shut up. God. You just really want to make fun of him.
I'm not trying to do that at all, but
You're not trying, but you're succeeding.
You brought up hot tubs.
No.
You brought it up. I didn't know there were sensory deprivation hot tubs. That seems
Because I know
wild.
a podcast I listened to a while back, they did a like 2-person sensory where they just kind of floated like near each other,
Okay.
you know?
They occasionally like bump into each
They
other.
did. Yeah.
Ow.
Get out of here. Just kind of push them away like a raft in a pool.
Then it's like, but then they start hallucinating. They're like, "Oh, I'm adrift. Oh no,
Oh no, I'm on the sea.
bring me back. I'm out. I'm lost."
And you know what? It's been snowing all day, and that's crazy to me.
That is nuts.
Isn't that it is Halloween. It is October 31st, and it's been snowing all day.
I mean, it's cold here, but it's not that cold.
Well, you know what? It's not that cold here either, but apparently it's cold enough high up. Because, like, it's not sticking. Like, there's no snow on the ground, but there's been snow showers all day. It's really weird. It's really
Yeah, I was walking down
cool.
the street like a week ago. I was walking down my street, and there was like snow in the gutter.
What?
And I was
Weird.
like, where did that come from? Yeah, there's just a pile of like icy snow, like slush,
That's so strange.
on like in like the gutter of the road. And I thought, what the fuck? Where did that come from? It hasn't snowed. Like, it hasn't even froze.
Yeah,
And
that's
there was
weird.
a lot of it. It was like a pile. It was like, I can't imagine someone like, I mean, maybe someone just dumped a bunch of ice on the, I don't know where, I don't know
gonna
how
say,
it could have been like
It was the last
man-made.
day of Italian ice cart, and he dumped out all his ice shavings.
I mean, that makes more sense than anything else. And maybe it was
Makes
like
more
just
sense
cold
than
enough
snow.
for it to.
Well, that's what's weird. Is like so
Italian
just,
ice makes more sense than snow.
just in that gutter? Like, did you see any other snow?
No, that was it.
Okay, that was
But it was like
that
a,
was.
but it was like an 8-foot stretch
Oh, that's
of
weird.
like, yeah, it was like a good amount.
That's so weird.
Yeah,
But-
I saw it and I truly was like, what? Thought I was losing my mind.
Huh. Yeah, hey, no explanation for that. Ghost snow.
Hey, should have called Ghost Adventures to come down and look at this ice. Maybe we can
Bro.
put some of that ice in the sensory deprivation chamber and
Oh my God, I have
see what
chills.
happens.
Oh my God.
Hey, if some of that ice went into my bath, I'd have chills too.
Holy beep.
Oh fuck, that ice is making me want to take a shot.
Stop running. Dude, I can do
That ice is making me drink a beer.
almost the whole opening sequence of Ghost Adventures. My name is Zach
don't know what that-
Bagans. I never believed in ghosts until I came face to face with one.
Until
I
a
can't do
ghost
the rest.
Give me a wedgie.
These are our ghost adventures. Stop running.
God.
It's so
Almost
good.
went to his weird haunted museum in Vegas.
Dude, I've heard it's actually really good. There's some
I'm still,
exhibits
like-
that I wouldn't go to see, like
That creepy doll.
no, the van. Like he has a lot of serial killer shit too,
Oh, that's creepy.
and I wouldn't
That's
go
more
to
scary.
that. I would go see some of the
I'll
haunted items. I would see the Dybbuk box to see where Post Malone got haunted.
Got cursed.
Yeah.
I'm still upset that I didn't go.
Yeah.
Mostly
Why
because of
didn't
the
you?
circumstances of the Christmas 2019 Christmas
Mm-hmm.
before COVID, went to Vegas with my mom and brother for Christmas.
Yes. I remember.
It was like a little family trip, which caught me off guard.
You guys-
my mom
Haven't
my
you
mom
been-
loves Vegas.
I was going to say, haven't you guys done family trips to Vegas like more than once?
No, just the once.
Oh, that's weird.
I think
'cause
I think we had planned them in the past
Okay. Because I
because we
picture
strike
you
you
going...
as a family that would.
Yeah. You and your brother
Yeah.
and your mom just cavorting around Vegas.
Yeah. My most square brother and mom.
Yeah.
And then me in Vegas being like, what do I do here?
Yeah. Can I like leave you guys or no?
Can I
or-
go away? Can I go somewhere? I just
Oh, you guys are going to bed at 9 p.m.? Yeah, I'm going to go.
yeah. Oh, it's 10:30 and you're both tired. Oh, I think I'm gonna
I'm going to take off.
go to I think I'm gonna go to Vegas. I think I'm gonna waltz out down to the Strip.
Yeah.
So yeah, strange trip in general, but it had been like, we had it booked and everything, and then my mom was like, hey, like each of you like pick something you want to do, and we'll do it. Like you each like pick one thing, and then we'll for sure do each of yours one thing. And my brother
Right.
picked like a Cirque du Soleil thing.
Okay. To be fair, Cirque du Soleil is cool.
It's fun, yeah. Like, but that's his thing. Like you could pick whatever thing you want. So he picked that. So I was like, well, I'm not gonna pick that now. He
I'd
picked
pick
it.
like David Blaine or something. I fucking love magic.
It was like one thing in one restaurant.
Okay. That's fun. That's good. I think that's good family planning for everyone to pick one thing, one
Hey.
restaurant, and everyone gets to do.
It's great family planning. But the plan doesn't go very far if Cirque du Soleil, everyone's on board. I pick the Haunted Museum.
Everyone's scared.
No one wants to do it. Everyone says no.
Are they scared
like,
or
well,
are they like, no, that sounds boring and dumb?
It could be both. It probably was both.
They were saying it sounds boring and dumb, but inside they were scared.
Inside they were scared. I was like, well, everything else is like outside of town.
Yeah.
It's like,
Everything else you wanted to do.
yeah, it's like further away. Like that was the
Right.
closest thing to the Strip that I wanted to do. That wasn't just like go to a casino,
You didn't want to go see like Celine? Is that what your
No.
mom picked? Celine?
I don't remember what she picked. What else do we do? She might not have picked anything.
She was like being a classic mom, like whatever you guys want to do, that'll make me happy.
Yeah.
Like, shut
But
up,
then my
boomer
restaurant
mom.
got
Have something that
my
makes you
restaurant
happy
got
for
vetoed.
you once in your life.
Yeah. You do something for yourself.
For once. God.
If you're going to veto everything I pick, then you pick something.
Yes. God. Boomers.
Instead, everything I pick gets vetoed.
Yeah.
And it replaced with nothing. But then my restaurant, which I don't even remember what it was, my restaurant got vetoed too.
Oh!
Because it was just like, it would have been too expensive. And I'm like, that's surely not possible. We're in Vegas.
You know, for being
Like,
the
we're going
older
to
child,
Vegas.
you have big middle child energy.
My brother gets his Cirque du Soleil,
Baby
gets
child.
his
Yeah.
gets his Hell's
Youngest
Kitchen
brother, 100%.
dinner.
Baby kid. Total baby kid.
Gets both things
You-
that he wants to do. And I'm like, these things are cool. Let's do them.
You get all the responsibility of an older sibling and all of the forgotten.
And all the forgotten child of the middle. Yeah, I'm both the older and the middle child.
You
for
are.
sure. Yeah, we did nothing. We did like, and then I was tasked. I got the middle child task of, I had to find compromise things to do. I had to then like schedule our trip.
No, that's older child
I was like,
shit.
okay. I was like,
That's
oh,
older
maybe it was. I
sister
don't know.
shit.
I don't even know.
That's what
I was
that
like,
is.
all right, so these restaurants look okay. They're not that expensive. And you know what? They fucking sucked.
Yeah.
Why? Because you're going to Vegas on a budget? Fuck, you can't do that. That doesn't make
No.
any sense.
No, you really
Not
can't.
if you're there for 3 nights. Only 3 nights.
Yeah. I mean,
I think I spent more of my. I spent so much of my own money just off on my own. Like,
I mean, as long as you're like having a better time, you know. Like if the whole thing
Yeah.
is like, I would.
well, except that
Pay
it's
a
like
lot
it's
of
like
my own money
depressing
to-
because I'm like,
Yeah, because you're on a family trip and you're not with your family, but also
I'm not on
your
a family trip, but
was like actively trying not to be with you.
my family is penny pinching in Vegas.
Yeah,
And I'm like, I
also-
don't want to do that.
doesn't want to do anything you said you wanted to do, so it's like, well, I'll
Yeah.
go do my own thing, I guess. Like, I don't know.
I'd love to go back to Vegas, not
Yeah.
with my family.
I'm scared of Vegas just because I'm scared I wouldn't have fun. But I do know that like old Vegas, like not
That's
the
what I
Strip.
wanna do.
Yeah, like I would have fun.
The strip is
there, I'm
insane.
sure.
The strip is madness. Like,
I was gonna say it sounds like honestly, it sounds worse than New Orleans. Like it sounds like
it is absolutely
bourbon
it is.
on crack.
Bourbon Street is so like. I would much rather be on Bourbon Street than the strip.
Yeah, I think
For sure.
100%. 10 times out of 10, me too. And I've never even been to the
And
strip,
honestly,
but I can just tell.
Like, the food might even be better on Bourbon Street.
It probably
Like
is.
the food in Vegas is obviously like world class. Like that's half of the city is
But
about
the thing,
that. But
and this is just an
half the appeal.
assumption I have, is the thing is, like, to me, Vegas comes off as either you go to the world class establishments and have world class food, or everywhere else is mediocre. Whereas in New
that's
Orleans,
exactly what it is. That's exactly
everywhere
my
is
experience.
good. The best fried chicken I have ever had
Oh,
was
yeah,
in a gas station, and it was 2 pieces for $1. I bought cigarettes,
love-
a fifth of whiskey, and 2 pieces of fucking fried chicken, and it was the most incredible fried chicken I've ever eaten.
For $10.
Literally. At
Honestly, it probably
fucking
did cost you like what
3:30 in the
20 bucks.
morning.
It probably cost you $20 for all that.
It was incredible. It was the best food ever. And
I
that's,
love that you bought
Of
a fifth
course.
of whiskey at 3 a.m.
Why wouldn't I? I was there for.
I mean-
I was buying after party beveraginos.
Beveragine. What were you there for? After party.
I was there for an improv, or just like a comedy festival, I guess. Not an improv festival, but a comedy festival.
Okay. Oh, this didn't come up when you gave us your history of comedy.
Well, because I didn't perform at this comedy festival. I was just, it was put on, okay, let me explain. So there was.
You're just an attendee.
Well, yes, but there was a comedy theater in New Orleans that I don't think exists anymore. And if it does, yikes. And the comedy theater that I did my improv classes at was the second location of this comedy theater in Austin.
In Austin?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And they did a comedy festival in New Orleans, and a bunch of my friends were doing it. I knew the owner of the comedy clubs, and it was just like a big fun thing that me and a bunch of my friends did, where some of them were performing, some of them weren't. We were all friends, and we just went out because we were like, it's New Orleans, our friends are performing, why wouldn't we like go have a great time? Like,
Yeah.
you know, and because we were a part of the theater, there was an after party at the theater, and the gas station next door was where I got the fried chicken, the cigarettes, and the liquor for the after party. It makes a lot of sense once I explain.
It makes a great amount of sense. It makes a whole lot better story than you 3:30 whiskey.
I was just ready to sit on the
chicken.
curb with my whiskey, cigarettes, and fried chicken.
Hell yeah. Yeah, no, New Orleans is a better time than Vegas. Except I do, like, Old Vegas seems cool. I'd go there.
Yeah.
I want to check that out.
I
We
think
should all
that would
go.
be
Let's
really
go.
cool. Okay. Sure. Fuck it.
Let's all go.
Why not? I mean, truly, why not?
Easy. Hey,
I
there's
also-
always flight. There's always deals on flights
It
to
is
Vegas.
actually really usually quite cheap to fly to Vegas.
Yeah, they want you there. They want to get you there. They want to suck all your money once you're there, drain your blood.
And I feel like there's a lot of like historical stuff like around Vegas that would be really fun to go to. The Haunted
Hoover
Museum
Dam.
would be fun.
The Haunted
Hoover Dam.
Museum.
I like how we're just trading things to say.
The Grand Canyon is kind of far away.
Yeah, I think that's a bit of a
It's like
bit of a hike.
bit of a far thing.
Yeah, I'd do it.
But yeah, there's like cool natural stuff around.
Are there like
It's all- it's-
some famous like Wild West stuff around Vegas too?
probably sounds right.
I know there's a lot of mines. Like Ghost Adventures.
Yeah, careful where you step.
Ghost Adventures did an episode on some silver mine near Vegas.
That sounds cool.
Very scary.
I want to see the ghost people go into the casinos. The ghost is making me put it all on red.
But hey, if you lose, you'll be bankrupt, man, bro.
Bro,
Whoa,
gotta
whoa.
do it. I would, you know me, I would never do this otherwise.
So dumb. I love it though. I love it. I love it because it's dumb. It's like
Yeah.
people who watch like the Real Housewives shit. Like
Oh yeah,
it's so stupid, but that's why
So
you're
dumb.
watching it. You know?
right. No one's under like you're not, hopefully not under the guise that you're watching some. I don't know. I don't even know what would you call it if it was good.
The ghost hunting show?
Any of that shit, any reality
I don't know,
TV,
like-
if it was like
Legitimate,
But
like
you- art, valuable, like
thoughtful.
yeah,
Like, yeah, I know I'm watching garbage. Like that's why I watch it.
yeah, literally trash TV. Yeah,
I love
that's
trash.
what sucks about ghost things. Ghost shows are trash TV.
They are. And I love
it's-
it because I love ghosts.
Like-
and it's like it's trash TV
Yeah,
made
ghosts. You
specifically
like
for me.
ghosts.
I'm
Very-
afraid of ghosts. I'm
You're very
scared of
walking when you said that.
ghosts.
Yeah, whoa, ghosts.
Have you seen that sketch?
I don't think so.
The Walken family
Maybe I
reunion
have. Maybe you showed. Oh, you've shown
on
me that,
SNL.
yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
Amy Poehler's playing like a 10-year-old like niece of Christopher Walken, and she's just like,
Yeah.
I'm afraid of ghosts.
I'm afraid of ghosts.
They're spooky. Is that a good Walken? I always like in my head it sounds like a
Oh,
decent
my.
Walken, but it's probably not.
That's pretty good. Yeah, yeah. I haven't done it. I haven't done that one in a while, and you make me so self-conscious about accents.
I give you such
So
a
it's
hard
very
time. I
hard
do.
for me to do them on the show. You're so hard on me about the accents.
That was pretty good.
I don't want to. I don't want to do them around you.
Yeah, you're nailing it. Actually,
Nailing it?
You're
All
good.
right, hell yeah.
Good walking.
All right, yeah. See, but I'll lose it as soon as you say that. So it's like you have to
As soon as I say
thread.
anything.
You have to thread being mean and then supportive.
Oh, it's tough. It's tough. But today, when
Tough
the veil
life.
is so thin, maybe I.
Today, the whole day is the witching hour. Actually,
Yeah, it is.
You know what they don't tell you about Halloween, kids? The whole day is the witching hour.
I think it's technically it's you're supposed to like for altar shit. You're supposed to do like midnight on Halloween to either noon or midnight on November 1st. So like the beginning of the day of Halloween and then all the way through to November 1st.
Well, you better get fucking working on that altar then.
Hey, our altar's all good and set. Candles are lit.
Really? Mm-hmm. You have an altar?
Yeah, absolutely.
Damn.
We have pictures of...
Take a picture.
Okay, yeah, I will. We have pictures of my grandparents and my aunt and a necklace that my aunt used to wear. And then Brad has like his granddad's pocket knife and some really cool cocktail scimitars.
Okay.
It's like it's like a little like umbrella.
Wasn't expecting
thing,
scimitar.
And these little metal swords go into it, and it's like cocktail.
Oh,
like skewers for like martinis.
they're not
or, like-
scimitars. They're
I guess they're
rapiers.
Yes, they're rapiers. Exactly.
I only know this, listener.
Which
I
is-
only know this because I've seen this
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
So we've got that on
Cocktail
there.
scimitars. Scimitars like the pirate sword,
Yeah, it's like
like the big
hooked.
curved one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
the
my
big,
bad.
the big swing.
Yeah. Rapiers. And then
Yeah,
he
the
has
fencing sword.
a picture of his dad
fancy-
and his granddad, and then an obituary of his great grandfather, I think.
Damn.
So we've got like ancestral stuff, and then we've got some crystals, and a
course.
pumpkin. You need pumpkin and some skulls.
Do you need one?
You don't need it, but it's
I don't have one.
nice to.
How am I gonna set up an altar by midnight if I don't have a pumpkin?
It's just nice to have like fall harvest type vegetables, like gourds.
Dang.
You know.
Yeah.
So we have just a
Next-
little
next year
little
I'll have-
guy, little pumpkin.
I'll have to get my harvest together next year.
Yeah, you weren't ready for the harvest.
Wasn't ready.
And then we have
I'm just a piece of shit son.
white candles and black candles. White is for like cleansing and purity, and black is for banishment. We just wanted to be kind of general with it because there's
Keep
all
them dead.
well, keep the bad out.
No, I know.
And it's kind of like because it's supposed to be kind of like New Year, like the start of like a new cycle, you know.
Sure.
And I thought black and white was just like a nice general like over like kind of covers the whole situation of like,
Can't really get any more polar than that.
hey, white, give me all the good. Black, get rid of the bad, you know?
Black, don't want any of the bad. White, yeah, come on in. Sounds like kind of like your house, actually, the way you guys run your house.
Wow. That is absolutely not true.
I know.
Good God. No, because other candle colors like mean other things like, you know, prosperity
Everything
or
has a-
love or...
Purple means royalty and
Yeah, that's just general color theory.
yeah.
I mean, it kind of is, you know, like color theory has a basis. But yeah, so we have our candles lit on our altar. It's snowing.
Dang. Yeah. That's
It's
a lot of
so-
white coming. That's a lot of good coming in. coming in from the sky.
Shut up.
What? Will I jinx it?
Quit doing that.
You have a lot of, but then you have Black, that Mothman, the little Mothman plush.
I know. I love my little Mothman. I love him so much.
But he might get thrown out with the bad. He's a scary omen.
He's actually an omen to warn. Did you know that?
Of
Mothman?
bad. Of the bad. Yeah,
Right.
of the bad things.
Mothman appears when disaster is imminent.
But he doesn't tell you what the disaster is going to be.
No, and then a lot of people die.
Which is pretty useless. Useless omen.
He appears and then a bridge collapses and 300 people die.
He shows up. Hey, dude, something
Watch
bad's going to
out.
happen. I'm like, I know. I'm aware of the world we live in. Yeah, something bad's going to happen. No shit.
My God. It's so true. Like, fucking Mothman. Like, hey, watch out. And you're like, from what? And he's just like, and like
my job here is done. Yeah.
Flies into the sky. Like, what? So what? I just don't leave my house? What if it's the house?
What if this is the thing?
What if the house is going to catch on fire? Who knows?
Hey. Only one way to find out.
Was that... Did I do a bad Mothman from the Mothman prophecies? I did it too high.
I don't remember what the Mothman sounds like in that movie. A Richard Gere vehicle.
You know,
That scared me as a kid when I first saw it.
Dude,
When the
it's
sounds
so
coming out of the
scary.
sink.
yes. It's like Mothman,
The
like...
sink scene gets me.
I feel like it's like someone with like a voice modulator and it's like sped up a little bit and then it's reversed.
That's a sick movie. I should watch that movie again.
Mothman prophecies where it has like
It's like not... I mean, I wouldn't say it's like incredible, but it's like... It's fun. It's a romp. It's a romp.
You know what movie I liked that was scary was that was also a romp was it was John Cusack and he's like staying in a hotel room that's haunted.
Oh, yeah. I've
like
seen
room
this.
2112 or something.
Room 1408.
1408. Yeah, I bet you're
With
right.
Sam Jackson as like the hotel guy.
The concierge.
Yes, and they're like, but his room is haunted. He's like up like high in the building.
Mm-hmm. And he like keeps
Yeah,
getting
that one-
like phone calls, but no one's there, and like.
Yeah, and it just like really gets insane.
But he like can't get
there's,
out of the
fires
room, and yeah. I like
He's
shit like that.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
Where it's just like, why can't he get out?
Surely he could just leave the room.
Like horror movies like that, where it's more like just the tension, rather than
like a
where
thriller.
it's like, where it's like what's
It's like a
going
horror
on.
thriller. It's not like a slasher, or it's not like
And there's not even like
possession movie.
in that one. I don't think there's even like apparitions or anything. Like there's never any. It's just him. Like it's like psychological, where it's like. It's just him not able to get out of this fucking room, you know.
It's
and the
almost like
room's,
a ghost
messing
puzzle.
With him. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a he's in an escape room that he didn't ask for.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not gonna want to stay in that room. It's actually a secret escape room that's run by a ghost.
I can do it. I do.
I know there's a key in one of these drawers.
day.
The key's taped to the bottom of the drawer.
Keys like in the fucking shower head or some shit.
I bet I can't break this vase, but there's nothing in this vase. If I break it, nothing's in it.
They're like, wait. Don't break the vase.
Don't break the vase.
You
No,
can't
don't break
break
the
the
vase.
vase.
The vase is expensive.
The vase is not part of the puzzle.
The phone rings. Don't break the vase.
Don't do it.
Are you the concierge or are you the ghost? How am I supposed to know? Okay, I'm breaking the vase.
Wait. Don't break the vase. It's an heirloom.
We didn't mean to leave that vase in the room. It breaks it, just ash. Like, oh my god. What was in the vase? Oh no.
Oh no. Oh my god, I'm so
Who
he's
am I
looking in the
breathing?
camera. I'm so sorry.
Who was that?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Then there turns out there was a key in the ash. Oh.
Oh.
He sifts through. See, There's always something in the vase.
Hey, there's always keys in the banana vase.
Hmm.
I don't know. That was a really old
Okay.
reference, too.
Oh,
I'm so
come
sorry.
on.
I don't
Come
know.
on.
I don't know.
We were going out on a high note with
I
the
know.
vase joke, and you had to.
I feel like I always do.
I open up the brown paper bag that says Alexa's bad joke, and I'm like, oh well, I don't know what I expected.
See, it opened up that reference for you because I
See,
the
it opened
same reference. Or whatever.
I recently watched The Fog. I think you'd like that.
I love The Fog. No, The Mist.
The Mist is fun. You should watch The Fog. It's older, old John Carpenter movie.
Okay. Is
Great.
The Mist just a remake? Is it a similar
No,
concept?
that's a Stephen King. I think that's a Stephen
The
King
Mist?
book. I think.
Where the guy kills his son at the end? Spoiler alert.
yeah. Big spoiler alert. Skip the entire movie
And then
to the part where the guy
The fucking National Guard
mistakenly-
shows up.
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh no!" Yeah, that fucking is awful.
Yeah,
that
it's
ending.
really bad.
It's rough. It's like, dude, just be a little less trigger.
Seriously,
a little less trigger happy. Like,
take a minute and think about what we're doing here.
take a breath, my friend.
Yeah, take a beat.
Yeah, that's all.
Step back.
He gets out of the car. Kill me, please kill me. And then the National Guard's like, "Excuse me, I won't kill you. I'm a soldier."
I'm so sorry. I'm here to rescue you, and those are my orders.
Oh my God, is that your dead son in the car?
What have you done?
Woof, you're under arrest, pal. Jeez, maybe we are gonna kill you.
Hey, bud. You're under arrest.
Bud, did you just murder
Hey,
this?
bud.
Hey, bud. Buddy, did you just murder this elderly couple and your own son?
Hey, pal, come over here. Take a knee. Did you just...
Yeah. Hey, champ, you having a rough time?
Yeah, you having a bad day? Did you...
You want?
Did you kill your son?
Did you shoot your son in the head?
Did you... Yeah, you did.
Did you just do
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, that's pretty bad, huh?
That's,
Wow.
That's a rough. You've had a really tough time in the mist, haven't you?
Gonna have to
Did you let?
take you downtown.
Did you let the? Gonna have to throw the book at you.
I'm sorry. The mist is no excuse.
I'm sorry, we don't have laws about mist.
I wish
There's no
we
mist
did.
on the
Hey,
books.
me out of anyone, I wish we did, but my hands are tied.
Yeah,
So.
no, the fog. There's no such nonsense in the fog.
Well,
It's just like a cursed town that the fog comes in. It's cool.
is the fog cursed, or the town is cursed?
The
and
town-
the
the
fog
town
is a
is-
symptom of the curse.
Yes, the town is cursed. The fog is the curse.
Oh, okay. Now, what does the fog do? Does it like
Yeah,
conceal
hey, I'm not saying
everyone
another.
for a
I'm
purge
not saying
vibe?
another word. I'm Hey,
I'm Googling
purge.
it.
Oh, you better believe there's a purge.
The fog, 1980. I feel like I could deal with a 1980.
Yeah, see, you hate
What's the word?
weird insanity stuff, but the fog
Synopsis.
classic.
Let's see. What's the fog? Strange things begin to occur. This is not a synopsis. This is a teaser.
Well, that hey.
Oh,
what
it's
more do you want?
California. I wanted it to be
Give
the
it a
other
chance.
coast.
Give it a chance.
New England.
The East Coast.
Yeah.
You want it to be Jaws?
I
What if
want-
it was the fog, but Jaws is in the fog?
Uh-oh. Dude, that's scary.
A shark just comes out of nowhere and bites your head off.
Just comes out of the... It's swimming through the fog.
Yeah,
That'd be
Oh, crap.
scary.
that would be
That's the
scary. That'd be a cool movie.
Scariest thing. Oh, let me tell you real quick about the book I finished. Remember I told you the other night off air that I was reading a book that's the first book that ever made me scared? Like, for real?
Okay, yeah, let's go out on this.
Yeah.
They'll take us home, listeners.
So it's called The Girl with All the Gifts.
Right.
I'm about to spoiler alert it, so if you do want to look it up right now, pause and look it up.
If you
And
want
if you want to read
if you want to read the book that was made into a movie in 2016 that I didn't see.
Which had Glenn Close in it, which is crazy to me. So it was like
wild.
decent budget, I guess. It was very scary. It's a zombie thing where it's kind of like Last of Us, where it's a fungus that infects humans, and it's cordyceps.
Yeah, we were talking about it's exactly Last of Us.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think it does not end like Last of Us because the city doesn't exist. Basically all of humanity has fallen, and the fungus wins, except for there are immune children. And the main character is one of these immune children, and
those are all the gifts.
The
gifts are the immunities.
Releases all of the spores because she decides that either humanity entirely dies, or we just release all the spores, call it good, because they found out that the children who are immune because they were birthed from an infected human.
Okay.
But then she
This is also exactly Last of Us.
The last teacher hostage.
The last teacher.
She came from this base where they were doing experiments on these children that are immune, and they were teaching them and seeing how cognizant are they, how human are they, even though they have this desire to feast upon human flesh. And as they escape the base while there's an attack of the zombies, her one favorite teacher escapes with her, and so her whole thing is my body's telling me to eat her, but I love her, so I won't. So I have to go eat cats and foxes and shit.
My mind's telling me no, but my body.
It's telling me yes. But my mind is stronger than my body.
Tell me dive in.
Everyone that she escapes with dies eventually, except this teacher. And she's
Dang, these are a lot of spoilers.
Here's the thing. There's another colony of immune children. Teach them, because they hadn't been captured. They were completely feral. And so it ends with the teacher being like, this is an A. And she's like, shit, this is my entire life now. Fuck. Until I die or get eaten, I have to teach these feral zombie children how to read and write. Anyway, it was really good. It was very scary. There was a lot of, because it was very, there was a lot of realism to it, a lot of humanity in it. It was even scarier,
I wonder when the book was released and how much of that game. Okay, so the game was the game would have been before.
Would it? Last of Us.
I think I tried playing it. I didn't like it at all.
2013. Which I would argue the book being released in 2014, a year later, I would argue
they're not based on each other.
Yeah, it was just the same idea.
It's just that old parallel thinking.
Yeah. Yeah, because you start writing a book at least a year before its release. At least.
You probably put pen to paper at least a year before that thing hits the publisher.
At least a year before. Now I got some books
if you're
on
gonna
my
write
shelf.
a novel,
that
maybe
pen
not.
to paper was 4 months before the deadline.
Hey, listener, if you'd learned anything tonight, learn that if you want to write a novel, you got to get ink on that paper at least a year before it hits the shelves.
You gotta. Or else you're going to be
thinking maybe I'll write a book, but if I started
garbage.
writing it tomorrow, it won't come out till Halloween next year.
At least.
Long. At least. Might be Halloween 2025.
Might, if you're lucky.
If I play my cards right.
If you play your tarot cards right. Ooh.
If I put on the right mask in society.
That's ableist.
Good. I don't know what to make of that.
Good.
Good.